Okay, so we got a new update on Google Flow, and I gotta say, this new update is pretty exciting because now you can generate a high quality AI video, but without that star icon, without the watermark that usually appear at the bottom right corner of the video. So that is actually a watermark that will give away that, hey, this video was AI generated, but now we have the option to disable that visible watermark. Now, I'm going to show you how you can change the setting and a few caveats that I think you need to be aware of. So basically, you can open the web version of Google Flow, which is flow.google. And as far as I know, these settings will also be synchronized to the mobile version of Google Flow. Now, after that, click on your profile picture and then on the visible watermarking, set it to be off. And from this time onward, every time you are creating a video in Google Flow, that video won't have any visible watermark. And that the word visible is very important here because on videos and images from Google, they will always have visible and invisible watermark. So the invisible watermark, known as scene ID, it's not something that you can remove in Google Flow. So yeah, according to the documentation from Google, as you can see here, the scene ID is not something that you can remove. It is still the videos, the audio, the text, the image that you created using the Google's models, even in Google Flow, will still have the invisible scene ID watermark. And yeah, we don't have that settings in the platform to actually remove that. And also, if you reside in India, South Korea, or Vietnam, then you cannot have the option that lets you remove the visible watermarking on Google Flow. So that's very unfortunate. And yeah, as far as I know, even subscribing to the Ultra plan, Google AI Ultra won't let you to disable the visible watermarking. That's as far as I know. I cannot really verify that. I don't live in any of these countries, but if you do live in any of these countries, then you don't have the option from Google Flow to disable the visible watermarking. Perhaps you can use some third-party options, but that's not something that I'm going to be talking about in this video. And by the way, the scene ID watermark will still be available. So if you upload your video to, let's say, Gemini and ask it if the video was AI generated, it will tell you that yes, the video contains the label indicating that the media was created using some Google models. So that invisible watermark will still be there in your content. And by the way, another point to know is at the moment when I'm recording this video, the visible watermark setting is not available in the Gemini platform. So this is one example of a video that I created directly via the Gemini platform. And as you can see, it is the same. It is more or less the same looking video, but there is a watermark down here at the bottom right corner of the screen. It's still there. So yeah, we don't have the option in the Gemini platform, but maybe at some point in the near future, we'll see the option to actually have an image and a video on Gemini that can be generated without that watermark. But the invisible watermark might still persist, and I think that's okay. I think in many cases, the invisible watermark is not a problem, but the visible watermark is just really annoying, and that prevents the content to be used on some situations, like maybe you want to use the video for your marketing, your products, and yeah, that watermark is usually a giveaway, and yeah, I don't really like that watermark, but now finally we have the option. So that's basically how you can disable the visible watermark when creating videos in Google Flow. So I hope you learned something from this video.